think of, because he walks out. Yeah, well, he was showing the referee like that he had a problem, so...
I think this is where we have a typical situation with some of the athletes. He comes in with this competition to get to that final, and somewhere along the line there's been a massive delay in that progress. So now he has to come to terms that he is no longer going to be on that, guaranteed on that podium in either a first or second, because he never made the final. Control this match, there's no doubt about it. Emotions are pretty high in this arena.
There he was again with the left arm. Oh. This is a good, that's a score.
That is a
score. And with only a few seconds on the, yeah, he knows it. 3 seconds. Gurnin will be fighting for the bronze medal, and it's Shavdatuashvili, who was the world champion 2 years ago.
Taking beautiful technique all the throughout, and he's fought an absolute blinder. So for me, he a well-deserving place in that repechage bronze medal match.
Great Seo Toshido.
Beautiful.
Yeah, like with Seo Toshi with to my.
Well,
because he is fighting an on-form Sendature.
Well, Lombardo was unseeded at the start of the day. Sendature was the number 2 seed.
Well, that's it, isn't it? He came into this mix, he could have landed anywhere. Tries an Uchimata, we haven't seen that from him. Normally dives off to his right. Sendature, number 2 seed and one of the most consistent in the categories. Just separated there with that breaking of the grip, so go. So it means that when they're fighting, they've got to snap the grip off, but make sure that they keep it. You won't be able to do another one of those without movement, Lombardo. He wants that arm round the back, doesn't he, Lombardo? Unusual techniques. He really does come from different directions.
It's as though he has worked out which techniques in his repertoire he's going to apply to
each individual.
Yeah. He's not just this is what I do.
He reads it absolutely. Yeah. I remember Ezio Gamba saying that to me. He said he has a real skill reading contests. Oh, now then, Sumigay, she wasn't far off. Almost landed in trouble there, and now Sendature will try and tie up the top half to take that leg out. I think he's going to...
And there's a second penalty for Senlocher.
And we didn't see it, did we, what the penalty was. I think that's
No, they've taken
one of the
it away.
problems, is that sometimes they have a shot that go directly up to the crowd, and then the referee gives a penalty, and we don't know what it's for.
Minute 47 left to go. Still plenty of time left on the clock. Lombardo, dangerous grip now. Senlocher can feel it. As Neil likes to say, something's going to happen, but the referee's
Well,
deciding
it is,
what's
isn't
going
it,
to
when
happen.
they're kind of hooked up like that.
Just a little bit too long on the belt. So Lombardo picked up the penalty. Just over a minute left to go. Whosoever scores now is going to take it. The tempo of the contest suggests that just one score would be enough.
Wow, yeah, I mean, it's going one way and then the other, isn't it? It really is.
Quickly defended after the failed Satemi-waza there, Lombardo.
It literally could go one way or the other, couldn't it? Oh, that wasn't far off, was it? Oh dear, right the way underneath there for that Cianagi. Just managed to climb off that. He was right underneath there, wasn't he? Lombardo was going over.
They may have given
Look
a
at that.
score now.
Cianagi there. Oh, Lombardo. Oh. Was it?
Well, it's on the board now.
It was on the board.
20 odd seconds left to go. And the feeling was that
Yeah, it did have the
score.
landing. I was just about to say it did have the landing there.
one score was going to be enough.
19 seconds to hold on to this. Sendature. Oh, it's gone under again here. And he's on the arm. He's on the arm there. And he looks at the clock just to see how many seconds he's got. And it doesn't quite happen for Lombardo. Sendature is through to the final. Well, good performance. What a cracking performance it was, actually. It went back and forth. It was never absolutely certain, but in the end, Mongolia have a finalist because Sendature, with a beautiful drop Cianagi, right the way under Lombardo, managed to take him onto his side. Here it is, slightly different angle this time. From this angle, doesn't look as if he gets the landing. Not sure if we'll see it from the other side here. But certainly if you see it from the other side, you can see that he does get the landing. But great stuff from Sendature.
Yeah, it'll be Hashimoto Soichi of Japan to go up against Senlocher Sogbata in the final of the under 73 kilo category. And Daniel Cardin will go against Manuel Lombardo in the first of the quarterfinals, the second quarterfinal, Hidayat Hidarov and Toa Butbol. Coming up here, Khlagfotogu Enkrilin of Mongolia goes up against Daria Biladid of Ukraine. It'll be Khlagfotogu in the white judogi, Biladid in blue, the first of the repechage contests in the under 57 kilo category. But there'll be another one down on that number one. That is Jessica Klimke of Canada. She's going up against Eteri Lipatiliani of Georgia. We'll keep you informed on that one if there are any scores and whatever action takes place. But here is Klaipatogu and Biladid.
Yeah, here they go. Now we'll see what happens, because actually I can see that Biladid's going to have a problem here as well, because Klaipatogu is really physically strong. She's not going to stand any nonsense, that's for sure. Got to be careful of that arm. We've seen people disqualified when they've fallen onto that arm there, when they pull it across. Now she's looking for the Sangaku roll.
For me, this is so much better a tactic for Biladid. Trying to get involved in Newaza as quickly in the contest as possible. And just put some pressure on your opponent and, make them think, okay, maybe I don't fancy it on the ground with you. And here again.
Well, again, and I think that, when she is superior weight-wise and strength-wise, she does it without even thinking about it. She's just, her transition was her best thing, actually, for me.
Yeah.
At 48 kilograms, her transition was what terrified everybody. And now, it doesn't. So Shido for false attack there, Klaipatogu, and they've taken it off. So still one Shido apiece.
And this is better from Biladid. Busy and aggressive.
Second penalty now going to go up. Yeah, that's for sure.
Overly defensive posture. This is running away from Klaipatogu if she's not careful. Half the contest still to come. 2 penalties already on the board. And Biladid looking comfortable. Another chance on the ground. You can't keep giving Biladid opportunities to work on the ground, because sooner or later you're going to get caught.
Yeah, she will. She can't quite get the head to start that off at the moment.
If you want to keep up with that tactic, good luck, but I'd suggest to Klaipatogu that it may not be the best tactic to employ against Biladid. There we go again. Nice effort, Yoko Tomoenagi from...
Yeah, it wasn't far off, was it, that? Wasn't too far off, with a big change of direction there. Look how she just suddenly, from her head being down, actually, she just turns it to her advantage. So I think they're checking what was the whether it was a landing or not. I don't know if we can have another look at that, because I was looking at it for a different reason then. She gets the Wazari then, so she must have had the landing from it. So now, Tomoenagi, that came out of nowhere, has put her ahead of Biladid. Drops to the other side, complete change of direction. is the Tominagi.
No, not enough time for Billardid to work on the ground. Billardid's got to be clever here because attack. Lagvatoga is going to make a mistake. She's too concerned about keeping Billardid out and off her, and it'll be a false attack.
Well, into the last minute. You're right. I think that wasn't far off a false attack.
We've got 45 seconds. She's going to panic. That was the score. Looks slightly better on the top half. It's the lower half at the same time that I'd like to see.
2 Shidos apiece now as well. Just falling behind. She dominates the grips but doesn't go in for the attack all the time, Billardid.
You can't be wasting time gripping.
Well, she needs to get that dominant grip that she gets all the time.
20 seconds left. You've got to go all out to put the pressure on.
She can't really run away, can she? Togu there running away, and she's got no Shidos to burn. She can't make a mistake. Into the last 10 seconds.
Billardid hasn't attacked in 20 seconds.
And it's going to be all over for Billardid.
She wasn't able to come up with sufficient number of attacks to put pressure on Lagvatoga. Well, 7th place finish at the World Championships in a new weight category. Is it a disaster at 21?
Well, you know, the thing is, as I've said before, I think that when rattled, she kind of goes to pieces a little bit, and I think that's what they should work on. I think, you know, it tends to go away from her, and she panics, you know, and I think that edge play is a great indicator for that, because she threw a couple of penalties away on the edge.
So what we're really talking about is tidying up the tactical awareness, especially when you're under pressure, because she's tactically aware when she's on top. So there's some work to do on her tactical awareness when she's under pressure, and I think she's still got time to build strength and power into the weight category that we saw where she wasn't the match for Rafaela Silva, got overpowered there. But she did get past Sarah Leone Sisik, who is a strong athlete in her own right. Right, coming up next, the semi-final in the under 57 kilo category that features Timna Nelson-Levy of Israel. She goes up against the aforementioned Rafaela Silva of Brazil. It'll be Nelson-Levy in the white judogi, Silva in blue. Here's Neil Adams.
Quite remarkable when you think 2013 or 2015 she was world champion. I know I said it a little bit earlier.
Say it again if you like.
But yeah, it's a long time. But Olympic champion, of course, in Brazil. Both the world and Olympic titles she won on home ground here. So this will be really breaking through, and especially as she's coming back and she's in the semi-final of the World Championships on her comeback run. She got better and better actually through the Grand Prix and the Grand Slams. And here she is with, great performance against Billardid. And she's through here to the semi-final. But she'll have to be on her game here because Nelson-Levy is on fire.
Yeah, you're right. She was always good.
Oh, look at that then. She's thrown her for Rippon. She's through to the final. That was amazing stuff there from Rafaela Silva. And Rafaela Silva, my goodness me, she's in the final of the World Championships. The former Olympic champion absolutely pulls it out the bag when she needed to. That was an amazing Uchimata under pressure, and well, to say that she's come back to her best form is an understatement.
So 9 years after her World Championship win in Rio 2013, like you said, She
And
comes up with this.
Yes, she comes up with that in the semi-final against Nelson Levy. Nelson Levy has been on great form. She'll be absolutely gutted when she sees that. She was dominated with the grip. Sleeve lapel, well, that arm round the back, look at it there. Spinning Uchimata, we know she can do that. And she does it in the semi-final of the World Championships. Against a real on-form Nelson Levy. Such a shame. I mean, Nelson Levy will be fighting for a medal, but wow. Rafaela Silva absolutely does Brazil proud. She does herself proud as well.
Right, just let's give you that lineup very quickly then. For the women in the under 57 kilo category, it'd be Klimke and Nelson Levy in the first of the bronze medal contest. The final, well, we don't know yet because that's still taking place up on that number 1. If you want to go up there and take a look at that, we won't feel that bad, Neil, because that brings our commentary down here on that number 2 to an end. We look forward to your company in the final block.
The winner of the semi-final contest on the domain 1 in blue judo representing Japan, Funakobo Haruka. Funakobo goes to the final. Representing Republic of Korea, Mimi will compete for the bronze medal. Ladies and gentlemen, it was the last contest today in the preliminaries. Final block today starts at 5 p.m.
Well, welcome back to the Humo Arena here in Tashkent, Uzbekistan, day 3 of the World Championships, and we just completed the preliminaries of the under 57 and the under 73 kilo category.